All right. Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, a peace and salutation to the elect of Israel. Now, I was thinking about a topic, doing a little research, and it's a saying that a lot of people, often say. It's been around for a while, but it makes sense, and it's a very true saying, very true statement. And the statement is practice makes perfect. Now we all understand that in the system of things, none of us are perfect. But I'm gonna say this: in the eyes of the Lord, the elect are perfect. You know, we're perfect men, but we don't. None of us know who the elect are yet. But we have to strive and do the work, and it'll show. That day when the elect get beamed up and delivered. I'm gonna just say that, delivered. That's when we will know who the elect are. You know, but I'm gonna start with this verse because the saying correlates with the scripture that I'm gonna bring out. Really, it correlates with all the scriptures that I'm gonna bring out. But this is Psalms chapter 19, verse 7, and it reads, "The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple." You see that? The law of the Lord is perfect. So if we follow the law, we're made perfect. Because the scripture says, converting the soul, the testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. Verse 8, it reads, "The statutes of the Lord are right, rejoice in the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eye." So it enlightens us. It hey, the Lord is the light bearer. You know, practice makes perfect, right? So what's the main thing we doing right now or striving to do is practicing the law. You know, practicing the law. The law is perfect, so we have to practice the law. Practice makes perfect. You know, because we all sin, we went off. So we in these fleshly bodies. So we're that made us imperfect by sinning. So that saying is very, very true. You know, I got another scripture, and we're gonna go over at Galatians, the 3rd chapter, and I'm gonna go to verse 10, and it reads, "For as many as are of the works of the law are under the curse." That's us, the Israelites. We're under a curse. "For it is written, curse is everyone that continueth not in all things which are written in the book of the law to do that." So, hey, we're cursed. And the scriptures is telling us that we're going to be even more cursed. You'll be even more cursed by not following the laws. So you got some people say, "Oh, we ain't under the law, so we ain't." So that don't is that saying you don't have to follow the law just because you're not under it? No, we try our best to follow the law because common sense. Because like the scripture said that it's not that it's simple. It's not that hard. Common sense will tell you not to eat certain things that's not of the law. Like you don't want, like, I'm gonna give you, like, certain people eat crabs. That's Esau, that's Israelites, a lot of Israelites, so-called Jake, practicing and that eating a lot of abominable foods. But what's the outcome of that? Heart disease, high blood pressure, the pig, a lot of Jake. Every time you turn around, Esau has a commercial of getting a Jake up there to promote eating pig. That's not of the law. We as Israelites not supposed to be eating swine, pig. So that's the law, and if you don't eat that, then your health will be better. You don't want to go around eating feces and nothing because you'll get sick. You know. So certain things, like the scripture said, is simple. You know. Let me bring this scripture back. This is I like this scripture. Galatians 3:10. For as many as are of the works are Salaki. For as many as are of the works of the law are under the curse. For it is written, cursed is everyone that continueth not in all things which are written in the book of the law to do them. Yeah. So if you don't do the things that are written in this book, you're going to be cursed. And that's how we end up. And the Lord, the Lord cursed all of the whole nation of Israel for not following the law. You know. And this thing is not about this topic. And this video is not about because we understand you can't follow the law perfectly because we're in captivity. But the point is, follow them to the best of your ability. Practice. We're practicing the righteous because what's the topic? Practice makes perfect. You know. Let's get Galatians, the second chapter, and I'm gonna go with 16. And it reads, Galatians 2:16. Listen up, brothers. It reads, knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, you see, but by the faith of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Even we have believed in Yahweh Shai that we might be justified by the faith of Hamashiach and not by the works of the law. For by the works of the law shall flesh be justified. Right. So the law can't save you. We got to have faith in Yahweh Shai because Yahweh Shai is basically our Savior. Well, not basically. He's, really our Savior. Yahweh Shai is our Savior, So it's a combination of things, You got to have faith. That's the key. And you got to follow the law to the best of your ability, Let's get Judges. That's in the New Testament. Yep. Judges 5. And we're going to go with 11. This is Judges 5 and 11, Aki. And it reads, they that are delivered from the noise of the archers in the place of drawing waters. The archers meaning the missiles, the destruction, There shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord. Yeah, so this is a prophecy right here. We're rehearsing the laws. We can't, like for instance, we're in captivity, so we don't have brothers, we don't have livestock, so we can't sacrifice a lamb. We can't do that. But then again, Yahweh Shai was the sacrificial lamb, so that was the only part that was done away with because Yahweh Shai was the sacrificial lamb, But certain things like I'm gonna bring up another example, like our clothes. You know, we can't. We got to go day by day in this captivity. So we can't. You're not really supposed to wear two two different type of material in your garment. You know, if you wear cotton, I believe you're supposed to wear all cotton. You're not supposed to mix fabrics. You know, so that's just an example of how we can't really follow the law in this captivity to the best. We would have to do it to the best of our ability. We can't follow the law perfect. So that's where faith and comes in at, and mercy. The Lord gives us mercy. You know, even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of his village in Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates. Yeah, that's it on that. But let's go over at John, First John, and we're gonna go with the third chapter, and we're gonna go to verse 4, and it reads, "This is First John 3 and 4. Whosoever committed sin transgressive also the law, for sin in the for sin in for sin is the transgression of the law." Right. So we're still the law is not done away with, because if you when you go against the law, you still sinning. You know, so that's why we the apostles, and so on. Really Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he want us to pray daily. You know, he want us to pray daily and ask for forgiveness, because we sin every day. You know, this is going to be our last scripture. I'm gonna go over it. I'm gonna get First Timothy. We're gonna get Timothy, and I'm gonna go with the 4th chapter, and we're gonna go with verse 15. And to close it out, brothers, this is First Timothy 4:15, and it reads, "Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all." Yep. So practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. You keep on. We gotta meditate. Meditate is a form of practicing. Yeah, we gotta practice makes perfect. That's the key. That's the saying. Gotta keep doing these things, practicing the law. Praying, beg for faith when you're in your prayer. Be straight up with the Heavenly Father, and keep it moving. Because this is a race. You know, it's not a do this and then stop. And no, we have to do this. We and this. This is this is bigger than the mafia, the mob. We have to do this until the race is over, you know. Because if you're not going to be delivered, you know. And then you gotta, be the hopefully elect, because it's all about the elect, you know. But I hope this was edifying. This is once again, this is Ashawn coming at you once again from the Baltimore branch of GMS. And till again, brothers, keep the faith. Practice makes perfect. Shalom.